Okay, let's see what we got in this reading. I'm using the Cosmic Insight, so let's see what we got. What's coming in for the collective? Just know that this reading may not be for you, and that's okay. For others of you, if it does, well, take what does, leave what doesn't, use your discernment. Okay, so let's see what's coming in for the collective. Wow, this one was the first one that came out, collective, and we've got they'll be back. Expect to hear from them soon. Okay, we also got Mercury retrograde here, so I don't know. I don't even know if we're still in Mercury retrograde, but it's here. So, someone wants to come back, okay? So maybe expect to hear from them soon, but if they don't, they could be having car issues, computer issues, okay? Electronic issues, communication issues, review everything. So you could be like reviewing things. You could be having problems with electronic or communication issues. Okay, and we got communicate here. All right, it says compromise, forgive, work it out. So whoever that wants to come back, okay, expect to hear from them soon. Maybe they want your forgiveness. They want to work things out with you. Okay, but there may be a problem here because we got Mercury retrograde. Gee, I don't even know whether we're in it still or not. Yeah, we also got someone else. Someone is in the middle. Someone is trying to sabotage this. So there could be third parties that are always getting involved with you in another, okay? Or with you in your work, or with you and this family member, or with you and this friend. But others of you, you and a partner or connection, okay? Third parties, or they had friends that were getting in the middle between you and them, okay? You also got intuition. The red flags you ignore now will come back to bite later. So trust your intuition. All right. So let's get another few more. They'll be back. So they say. Yeah, intimacy. All right. Sexual chemistry, reminiscing. For some of you, this is probably why they want to work it out with you. They want some sort of intimacy with you. Okay. What else do we have here? Wow, divorce, experiencing a breakup. Yeah, you could have had you may be divorced, some of you. Others of you, you're breaking up with someone, or you had. And we got caution. Find out more information. Don't overwork yourself. So you're being warned about someone saying that they'll be back. Okay. They want to compromise, work it out, get some forgiveness, intimacy, but trust your intuition and be very cautious here, collective. Okay, let's get one more. Give it time, everything in divine timing, let things flow, and you could be doing that as well. I feel as though a lot of you have moved on from someone here, and you're just trusting in divine timing. Maybe it's got to do with you healing, okay? Or this other person has been giving it time, maybe for you to cool down, okay, so that they can come in and manipulate you and change your mind, because we've got the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later, and we got this caution here. All right, so just be aware for some of you, because someone wants to come back. Okay, but you know the breakup here that you've experienced with someone is because they were allowing others to get in the middle, or they were always choosing someone else before you. Always. What do we got underneath? Vacation. You will be traveling soon. I know. Maybe it's this person that wants to travel towards you. Let's see what Intuitive Kev has to say. Oh, hang on. We'll leave that for now. Let's look at get out these ones. What do we got here for the collective? I just saw the Five of Swords. Yeah, we got Judgment here. Okay. This is someone that you released. Okay, you may have called judgment on someone where you're releasing. Maybe the other person did too, but again, I would be very cautious about who you're dealing with. All right, so we got judgment here, and it's all about you moving towards your happiness, or moving towards your purpose, and it's got to do with your divine or releasing and surrendering to the divine, forgiving them as well. Okay, judgment, they'll be back. I don't think you're going to you may forgive this person because this judgment is here. Spirit is saying, to release them and to surrender to your higher most and go towards your purpose. Okay, because there's red flags here and there's caution. All right, so be mindful for some of yous out there. Okay, you could be going towards a divorce. Okay, so whoever you're dealing with wants to come back in and work things out, so that I'm getting manipulation. Okay, I don't think things are going to work out because we got Mercury retrograde, or this is when it happened. I don't think we're going, I don't think we are, but anyway, let me know if you do. Yeah, we got 10 of Pentacles, but it was in reverse. Okay. Collective, you were dealing with someone, okay? You were dealing with someone where you could not build a legacy or some sort of commitment, okay? You could not, okay? Because there was someone that you were dealing with that had some sort of lackness in value. They did not see that the importance, or they did not see the value of the importance of what they had. Okay, so remember that. You couldn't build anything with them. Yeah, 10 of Wands. A lot of burdened, or you're starting to feel burdened because someone wants to come and communicate with you. You don't want anything to do with this person. No, you're very cautious and you're trusting your intuition. Okay, but you're releasing them. We also got the sun. Okay, I felt as though the sun wanted to turn in reverse, but anyway, I've got it in the upright, but it kind of wanted to point downwards. So there was a lot of delays. Okay, I'm getting delays with this sun card. Okay, yeah, I want to put it in reverse. And was because you knew that this person was putting others before you, and so this is someone that wants to travel towards you. They'll be back. Someone else, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. And yeah, there was always things delayed, you dealing with this person. I feel as though this person thought that they could manipulate you. Okay. What else do we have? Page of Cups. Yeah, we got it in the upright. Okay. You're on a new journey where, you're just trusting in your intuition. All right. Moving forward, following your heart, being creative. Okay. Yeah, you had someone that thought that you were vulnerable, naive. Okay. But you're not. All right. You're very creative. Okay. So trust your intuition here. All right. I want to say that you were dealing with someone immature, but it's in the upright. But you were dealing with someone where there was a lot of delays. So I want to say that you were dealing with someone, or you may have missed the point with someone, or you kept missing the point, because this person was emotionally, attacking or working on your emotions. Okay, because they thought that you were vulnerable. Yeah, we got the Four of Pentacles, and that's in reverse. So there was no foundation. Okay, money was it wasn't flowing in and out like how it should. It was just getting wasted, is what I'm getting. You couldn't build a foundation with someone here. You didn't feel protective or protected. Okay. What else we got? Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know the truth. Okay. So some of you are sticking to this, whether they come back towards you or not. You're sticking to your truth. Okay, with this Ace of Swords. All right. You could have been getting lots of downloads and information and ideas. Yeah, you're very strong, okay, intelligent as well. Someone looked at you that you were just naive and vulnerable, always daydreaming, and so, but a lot of I'm getting emotional blackmail, or they were working on your emotions. Okay, but yeah, you know the truth. We got the Ace of Swords here. Yeah, you're cutting them out. That's why we got divorce here. No, thank you. Okay, you're not going to allow anything to deviate you off your path or hinder your progress from now on. Okay, this person was delaying things. You couldn't build anything. The foundation wasn't solid. You didn't feel protected. Okay, What else do we have? Yeah, we got the Empress, all right? You are the Empress, but it's in reverse. But I feel as though you were dealing with someone that did not want to see you in this Empress, okay? They wanted you to be weak, okay? So have caution, okay? They don't see your value. They don't see your worth. What else do we have? Yeah, Knight of Swords. Time to move quickly, okay? So they want to rush in and communicate, okay? But you're moving and you're moving quickly. There's been a sudden change with you, and you're now going to be more logic rather than in your emotions dealing with someone, okay? You gave up on them, okay? You're not giving them time anymore. You're cutting them out. What do we got underneath? Queen of Cups. Yeah, you're someone that's very loving and kind and sweet, but you're closing something out here with them, like your love, okay? You're someone that was emotionally balanced, okay? You're all about home, family, very intuitive, psychic abilities as well, okay? Good relationships with friends, family, okay? They saw you that you were the sweetheart, okay? So let's see what else we got. Let's confirm, why is this judgment here? Now, you're not going to allow someone. You will go on a vacation, but I feel as though this vacation could be someone wanting to come in and take you away for the weekend. Don't do it, I'm saying, because you got trust your intuition. The red flags you ignore now is going to come back and bite you later. And you may have experienced it anyway with this person. And this time, there may have been breakup after breakup. You get back with them because some of you may have gone back to this person twice or three times, okay? And it always ended up in experiencing breakup. Not this time. There's a divorce. You're serious, okay? You're serious with this Ace of Swords. Shit, if they're serious, yeah, that'd be great. But then I don't think so because we've got they'll be back. So no, they're not serious, but you are. Okay, so stay strong. Don't let anything deviate you off your path. Remember your lessons you've learned. Gain wisdom. You would have gained wisdom from someone that you had many learned lessons and burdens. Yeah, you couldn't build anything with them because you saw that they had lackness. So therefore you were just there to be taken advantage of. That's all, nothing else. Okay, they weren't serious. Yeah, confirmation. Okay, they did not see the value of the importance of things, the relationship, the stability, the home. No. So let's see, what's with judgment? Why do we have judgment here? Yeah, you're going to release them. You're being enlightened. Could be a Pisces you're dealing with. But anyway, yeah, you're releasing. This is you really deep thinking now. You may have been pausing and then you got enlightenment, but somehow you had to, even when you were pausing, you were being enlightened about someone here. And so you have to go hanging upside down to get a deeper perspective. okay? You will release because they don't align with you. They're not for your highest good. This person probably believes that they are. So let's see. Okay, yeah, you're going to put more work into you, okay? This is you working really hard, you know, putting the effort into your stability, okay, into your stability. Others of you, it may be like this for you, okay, where someone wasn't putting the effort in, and you would have been putting the effort into this all by yourself, okay, till you went, fuck it, I'm not going to do this with this person. I can do it on my own. So you're putting the effort into you, okay? Because, you know, with you releasing with this hangman, it would have brought you back into balance as well, okay? But yeah, you're working really hard. It's like you've raised your standard with someone that didn't have any value. They didn't. It was all about intimacy. That's all it was, because they were allowing others to be involved. Third parties, affairs, family, friends. Okay? What a joke. This person thought you were going to be around for good. But you listened to your intuition. There was too many red flags. Yeah, we got the strength card. You gained the strength. You claimed back your power. This is you being strong now. Okay? Not allowing ego to get the better of you. Not allowing anything like pride to hold you back. Okay? With the strength card, this is you claiming back your power, being very confident. You may even find that you got other hidden talents and gifts that's coming out now, okay? And it's making you strong as well, okay? So you may have learned a lot with someone that you may have been dealing with that was very egotistic, okay? So, you know, now that you're strong, okay, you're going to be moving with kindness and grace with the strength card, okay? Moving forward with kindness and strength. Or this person that you divorcing from, this is what they could see about you. You weren't someone that was ego, but they were. But what they saw with you, especially with this Queen of Cups, that you moved in kindness and with grace. They didn't like that. They couldn't manipulate you. Once you realized, okay, so what's with the Sun card? Yeah, there's a new beginning coming in where you're going to start feeling, because the Sun card is still a good positive card. It just can be where things may have been slowed or delayed, okay, but still a lot of good positivity there, okay, but it would have been slowed and delayed because of someone else, okay? So, you know, being inspired again, collective, a new beginning coming in, being inspired again, getting creative. You could be growing ideas and that, taking action, seeing opportunities, being amazed about things, expanding, being optimistic about what's out there now, okay? Or you've been handed a wand where you've been initiated. This could be spiritually, to move forward, to take action, to go after what you want, get creative. What's with the Page of Cups? Yeah, you were dealing with someone, because it's in reverse. You were dealing with someone that keeps selling you a pipe dream, you know, luring you down the wrong path. Oh, yeah, we are, I got this, I got that. Yeah, confirmation, you know, dealing with someone because they saw that you were naive, or they thought you were, that you were naive and vulnerable. This is someone, you know, young at heart too, so, you know, feeling in your emotions, some kind of new beginning. The Page of Cups is an energy where you're like this newborn baby stepping out on this journey and seeing everything new. And this person that you were connected to or dealing with, for some of you, they were luring you, selling you a pipe dream, okay? Broken dreams, broken promises, you know? Tomorrow, oh, we'll do it tomorrow or the next day, and then it would never come. Probably keep switching up on you, things like that. King of Swords. You now being open and honest with yourself, dealing with someone here. You got all the facts about this person, so you're trusting in your intuition, because the King of Swords, this is someone that's very sharp, intelligent, wise, listens to his guides. And, you know, you could be also justice, fairness here. Yeah, he's in the upright, so you have all the facts. You have all the facts, okay? So now, you know, you're being really truthful and honest with yourself about who you're dealing with, you know. This is someone that can't manipulate you, not one bit. This is someone dumb. They thought you were. I'm getting, this is someone that was a clown, that was walking around with their eyes closed, with a smile on their face, like everything's dandy, and, you know, thought that they could treat you in such a way. I feel as though this reading is more of a reminder to be aware, because for some of you may have someone that's trying to reconnect back with you, but this Mercury retrograde, now I don't know if it's still going. Let me know. Also, put down monthly contest, Mercury retrograde, put that down. You'll go in for a draw for a free reading at the end of the month. I draw out 2 winners. You're dealing with someone that's dumb. Because you're someone, very intelligent. Yeah, 2 of Wands. You're resetting yourself. Yeah, you were resetting yourself. There would have been many times where it was more about and you're turning your back on someone. I'm getting that from this as well. Okay, you don't care if they come and see you. I'd be surprised if you open up the door. Okay, and then again, it can be just an energy, someone's energy that wants to come back, but I feel as though they won't. But be prepared. Okay, now that's for some of yous, because some of yous may have been not talking or communicating with this person for a year or 2, or you've broken up with them since a year or 2. But anyway, the two of wands is here, where there's the decision. You're going to make good decisions now. Okay, you're not taking the short path, you're taking the long path, where it's all about the journey, not the outcome or the destination of getting there. You may have come across people that are more like-minded like yourself, and you're going to choose to go in that direction. But yeah, having visions about your plans, your goals, so you could be doing that now and resetting your intentions. Yeah, 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. Whoever you're dealing with, they probably, I don't know whether this is them or you, okay? If this is you, I feel as though it's more to do with them, because you may have been like this, but they wanted to see you like that. They didn't like you having the control. They didn't like you taking action. They didn't like you being nurturing, okay? They didn't like you being 4 queens in one, okay? Because you're very balanced here. Yeah, and you're very nurturing here. It shows it here. Underneath we got the devil. Okay, so there was a lot of tempting things that were tempting. Okay, a lot of things that were toxic, even, or turned into toxic. Overindulging. So you may have been indulging, I don't know, or this person is. Okay, yeah, we got the 6 of Pentacles here, and it is in the upright. But we got someone here where this shows it's a Capricorn, maybe, I don't know. But 6 of Pentacles, well, that's all about balance, right? Give and take, and being grateful and thankful for the things that you have. Or you were dealing with someone that showed up like they were sweet, innocent, nurturing, but behind closed doors they were this devil. So anyway, we got caution here and with the Empress in reverse. So I feel as though, yeah, this could be you in reverse where that made you be cautious maybe. Okay. I really feel as though it was the other person that did not want to see you in this energy. They wanted to see you always struggling, okay? They wanted to see you not being well as well, your illness, okay? Yeah, because I feel like saying there was some jealousy here. Or it could have been, or this person that you were dealing with, they were very selfish, okay? And now I'm getting tyrant. But anyway, there's some changes coming about, okay? Because if this is you in this energy, okay, you will pull yourself out, okay? You will overcome this because it's a change, and the change will be you're going to get sick and tired of being in this energy, and you're going to start realizing that there's no need for you to be staying in this energy. So there's a change coming. Let's get one more. Remember, this reading's not for everybody. Yeah, Eight of Swords. Always had you up in your head. But know this, collective. You can release yourself. You can free yourself. And how do you do that? By having the courage to change the situation. And we got the Strength card here. Courage, being brave, overcoming, strong, claiming back your power. Because someone always wanted you in this energy, or to self-sabotage yourself, all in your thoughts. I feel as though it's them now, okay? Something about give it time, everything in divine timing, let things go. So, yeah, get yourself out of this energy, collective, all right? Move forward. Yeah, there's a sudden change coming. You will. Yeah, we got the Seven of Wands underneath. You're being very protective. You're putting up all your boundaries. You're standing your ground. Being courageous, confident. Protecting. You're prepared and ready for any challenges or obstacles. Okay? But yeah, being defensive, being protected, but being divinely protected as well. Yeah. Once you release someone, and go towards your purpose, and surrender and release and let go, okay? This person, people usually fall into judgment, okay? But it's about you leaving it to the divine. For you, it's about releasing, letting go, and forgiving, and having compassion and moving forward. Underneath, rising star, number 77. Going towards your purpose, whatever it is that makes you happy. What do we have? What does intuitive Kev want you to know? Remember, take what does, leave what doesn't. Remember, put in the comment Mercury retrograde, monthly contest. Yeah, look, you know there was a lot of flying monkeys. And these were people were always getting involved, gossiping as well. Yeah, someone is in the middle, someone is trying to sabotage this. Friends, and it'll be friends that did not, whoever you were dealing with, male or female, they had friends that did not like them being in a relationship, especially with you, because you were about commitment and moving forward, and the friends did not like that. Why? Oh, so they could have been come around, party up, bring all these men, women around, drinking, doing what they liked, or use the house where you were staying at. This is why you could not build anything there. With this Ten of Pentacles, there was stuff like that going on in the house for some of yous. And I really feel as though some of yous couldn't even put the effort in, okay? So you chose to put the effort towards you, okay? Raising your standards, going towards things that inspired you, seeing the bigger picture, opportunities, becoming strong, getting clear about what you want, being honest with yourself. That's what you were doing here while you were with someone that had this. Probably that's what this retrograde did for you. You reviewed everything and you said, nah, fuck that, I'm out of here. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. Anyway, let's see. What else we got? Flying monkeys. So there was flying monkeys. Yeah, emotional pain. Whatever they did to you, once you surrender, it backfires. Okay? So let go, release. Yeah, death magic. They could see that you were very strong, but you moved with graciousness and kindness. So someone wanted to put death magic towards you. Yep. They wanted to end the things with you. We also got conflict. There was a lot of conflict. Or maybe now this is that person that's conflict. Or this could be you as well. Always had you in conflict. What else do we have? Yeah, rich guy. This is this person that lured you. Okay, yeah, and they may have had money. They may have. But I feel as though not for long, because that Ten of Pentacles is in reverse. Okay. Or this is you. Maybe you're going to meet someone. Who knows? They could be in conflict about that, yeah. Because there is a divorce breakup here. Yeah, we got surprise. Some surprise. Or they're surprised that whatever voodoo, death magic they sent you away is being returned back maybe as well. For some of you, what else? Voodoo. Oh my God. What's this one? Jealous and envy. Yeah, they were. You know, keeping you struggling where you were with them. I feel as though this person had a bit of money. Okay. Yeah, probably in conflict because whatever they tried to send towards you, somehow it may not have worked. Yeah, you're a divine feminine, whether you're male or female. Try to put you in your head. No, you're very close to your spirituality underneath Jezebel. So I feel as though they had an entity or they like people like this, okay, that were for the streets. So you were dealing with someone that was for the streets and you may have realized, okay, they may have thought you were too, or they tried to make you, okay, and their friends were like this too, male or female. They like people like this that were easy, you know, easy to lay down with. So these friends, for some of them, say like they've got friends that they were really close to, or they kept getting in the middle between when it came to your relationship. These friends that they were hooking up with, when they had problems with their relationships, okay, they would sneaky link with their missus, because their missus, their friends, you know, these were friends, their partners. It's like they would lay down with each other. They would lay down with their wives. And this is probably why their friends did not like you, because you're not like this. If you were, oh well, welcome to the jungle, you know, but you're not. And this is why their friends didn't like you, because you wouldn't fit in. They were Jezebels, flying monkeys, always putting voodoo, okay? Sex magic as well, okay? Death magic, yes, sex magic, because we got intimacy here. And then surprise, you were like, surprise, meaning that's not who I am. And they may have thought that you were, because you hooked up with someone that was like this. Okay? Jeez. So there's going to be a divorce here. So expect someone to tune up. For others of you, I feel as though if you've been, like if you've had no contact with someone for a long time, it could be just an energy that they want to return and say that they're sorry and blah, blah, blah. But don't let your guard down, okay? Trust your intuition. Be cautious, guys. okay? Because this person, whether they're male or female, they do not have any values. They don't know their worth. They surely don't know your value or your worth as well, okay? So let's get out a life message. The closest reading, something about traveling. You could be okay, yeah, this person that wants to return and come back, they could live at a distance from you, so they may want to travel towards you. Could be an earth sign, okay, but spirit is saying no. Don't have to be earth sign. You could be that earth sign. So stay strong, okay? Move with kindness, gracious. Be the sweetheart that you are, okay? Know that you're being divinely protected. We got here, I connect with heaven, yeah. Because you're someone that's in your divine, okay? You connect with heaven. Wow, let's read it. A challenging situation holds a hidden lesson for your growth. By turning inward, you can find peace and transform resentment into understanding. Embrace this moment as a step towards serenity and trust that every experience leads you closer to your true self. Yeah, this is not you, okay? This is you, a sweetheart. Okay, so that's what I've got for you, collective. Remember, if you want to go into the competition for the end of the month, put down Mercury retrograde monthly contest in the comment for this video. Give it a like. Also, you might want to subscribe. If you do, your name is going into a draw. Once I reach my goal, it's kind of slowed down now, but this is why I'm bringing in free readings, okay? Because once I reach my goal, there will be a prize giveaway, some kind of celebration for me as well. But anyway, you know, yeah, so if you subscribe, remember to subscribe under public, not private, because I won't see your name come up if it's in private, okay? Because YouTube doesn't identify you, okay? They identify it as a scam or something. So make sure you subscribe on the public so that I can put your name up, and hit that notification bell so that every time I upload a video or a post, okay, you'll get the notification, all right? But anyway, remember, take what does, leave what doesn't. Use your discernment, okay? And yeah, take care. Bye.